us about yourself and your journey?
So I took that bold step. At some point, I have to sell my BlackBerry phone. As somebody that wants to be outstanding in whatever field of study, you must learn from people who are. I start making friends with people who are already into the industry, especially when you come from a family where every 9 o'clock you must listen to NTA news.
I would ask this. What was that first big break? That opportunity, that big opportunity that you got that made you say, yes.
2016, to be precise.
Wow. I like the
I got my first gig. And guess how much I was paid? I was 10,000 naira. I was like, wow.
Wow, it's happening. This is real.
I start doing what we call press club in the university. Yeah, I was a member of the press club in my school.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah,
and the family life, family setting actually brought about that passion.
Yeah, my family.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on Primarald TV live interview. My name is Cynthia Okolobi, and today we have a very special guest. Please, sir, introduce yourself. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. A quick one. My name is Saratee. But by the special grace of our Heavenly Father, I am known as MC Saratee in the entertainment industry and also in the media industry.
Okay, thank you very much.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too, sir. It's a pleasure having MC Saratee here on Primarald TV. It's wonderful, and it's going to be an interactive session.
Sure.
We want to, get the best. In fact, we want to hear everything that you have to tell us.
I will try as much as I can to not to hold anything back.
Please don't.
Yes, I'll let everything out.
That's right. So, can you tell us about yourself and your journey as a media personality? What actually drew you, to take this path?
Like I said a few minutes ago, my name is Saratee, but I'm popularly known as MC Saratee. By the special grace of God, I am a media practitioner and also an entertainer with a difference. I'm actually from Bayelsa in Nigeria, precisely from where oil was discovered in 1956. So Ogbea. Ogbea. I'm actually from Ogbea, and I'm proud of where I came. I came from.
Yes.
So yeah, what actually inspired me to venture into the media industry and side by side with the entertainment industry was actually passion. Passion was the driving force. I recall when I was growing up as a teenager, I used to listen to radios. I used to fancy those radio presenters and normally talk, and you know like even my background too also played a key role, especially when you come from a family where every 9 o'clock you must listen to NTA news. Bong, 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 bong. You can't beat the rich. And of course, my dad, is a politician, so he always read newspapers.
Oh.
It's now that people don't really value the printing media, like the newspaper.
True.
My dad in his parlor, you see newspaper that he has already read, backdated newspaper. So those of us who are very close, what I do is that just go and start looking at the newspaper already, then listening to news. That was how I get addicted.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, I find myself, yeah. So it's not just passion. After having a passion and stuff, I was like, okay, I said to myself, how will I venture into this thing? So I took that bold step. At some point, I have to sell my BlackBerry phone because I want to become, quote unquote, a certified, broadcaster. So um, I start making friends with people who are already into the industry, the likes of Perry Bash, late Perry Bash, took away. May he so rest in peace. That's one of my media benefactors. I start following the likes of MC Blast. I know probably you might be hearing that name. MC Blast. I start following the likes of Ahmed Olalikon, the Cypress. He's actually my, how will I put it, on air personnel benefactor. And so, and more of them that I follow, Tosin and Palomi, those national radio presenters of Ray Power. Those are the people I followed, and I listen to news a lot. If I don't read news, if I don't listen to news, I mean, I'm not complete. It's more like a ritual. So that is how I find myself today.
So we can boldly say, you can boldly say, your family, the family life, family setting actually brought about that passion,
Yeah,
because
my
I
family
mean that
background,
background, having to see your father, get involved in,
reading
yeah, reading
newspapers,
newspapers and
watching 9 o'clock
that's
news,
right.
and that
Okay,
was.
so at what point did you realize that this is not just a passion, this is more than a passion, it's actually going to be a path, a career that you choose for yourself? At what point did you realize this?
That should be 2008.
Oh, far back.
As at 2007,
Mm.
I was schooling in OAU, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ileife, as diploma in law. So from there, I just fall in love. Like I said, the background was actually playing a
Yeah, big
vital role,
role.
inspiring me. Or no. So from there, I was actually doing music before.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
from music, in school as an undergraduate, I was doing music. From music, I was like, no, 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 come on. I said, okay, let me just try something new. And the people were telling me, "MC Saratee, man, you can talk, oh, you can talk. Why can't you just make this whole thing? I mean,
Into,
a
some,
profession."
yes,
I
into a
mean,
profession.
so I was like, okay. So that was how when I left Ileife, Obafemi Awolowo University,
Yeah.
and I moved to Western Delta University, that is Delta State, Ogara.
Yes.
It belongs to the former governor of Delta State. So I think that should be my 300 level. I'll start doing what we call press club in the university. Yeah, I was a member of the press club in my school.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah, so we start writing some articles in
Yeah.
school. Anything that happened within campus, we write. You don't know who is writing. You are seeing me, but you don't know I'm the one writing it.
Yes.
You get the point. So all those campus pregs, activities, entertainment, and to cut a long story short, was when I I started working with Radio Nigeria. Yeah, Radio Nigeria was actually the first national radio station I cut my teeth in broadcast journalism. I work with Radio Nigeria, the Yanagwa affiliate, Creek 106.5.
Mm.
I was um I was the entertainment reporter there. I was covering entertainment gist and yeah, newspaper review for I think for interval of 2.5 years. That was how in fact, the moment I started working in Radio Nigeria, that
Mm.
was when I knew that this thing is no longer
Just a
a
passion.
passion, that is not becoming, I mean, it's a career now. And when people start paying you, paying me to come on air, people start paying me
Mm.
for them to come, and I mean, paying me for me to go and make them laugh, you know,
It start
paying to
getting
see
exciting.
me. I start deriving pure joy. Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So, who or what inspired you when you just started out in Radio Nigeria? Did you have any mentors, any trainers, any supervisors like that,
Sure,
And
sure.
how
Like I
was
said a
it?
few hours ago, the likes of late Perry Tukwe, popularly known as Bash Perry, and Ahmed Olalikon, um, Tosin and Palomi, MC Blast,
Okay, you met them in Creek.
Flyboy Michael.
Flyboy
For
Michael.
that of Ahmed Olalikon,
Mm.
if he was the head of programs in Radio Nigeria, Craig. So funny enough, like there was this fateful day. I went to buy what we popularly call, yeah, in Bayelsa, bole. No, it's one of our signature, yeah, bole. So I saw Ahmed. Ahmed was also there to buy bole, and we start having a conversation on so many pressing issues. I was like, look at me. I just, oh, guy, where are you from? I was like, I'm from my side. So I like the way you talk.
Oh,
Would like to come to my program. That
just like
was
that.
just like that.
See?
So
Wow.
a lot of things inspired me a lot. In fact, everybody that I've met at some point in the journey of my life inspired me to, to venture into broadcasting, into journalism and entertainment.
That's so beautiful. I mean, The collaboration between yourself and the people that were already in the game.
Yes.
That's
And it's very, very important.
yes.
I mean, as somebody that wants to be outstanding in whatever field of study, you must learn from people who are ahead of you.
That's right.
Yeah,
So
you must learn from people, share with their experience, and used as a template to move forward.
that's right. So I would ask this. What was that first big break? That opportunity, that big opportunity
Mm.
that you got that made you say, yes, this is happening. What was it? And how did you feel like in that moment?
2016, to be precise.
Wow. I like the
I
fact that you
got
kept
my
it.
first gig, and guess how much I was paid?
How much?
10,000 naira.
That should be a lot of money back then.
Back then,
But
10,000
it was
naira.
small.
Although, like from 2009, I was just playing with it. It was like child play, but I was paid
Mm.
my first gig, as in the first money I made. I was 10,000 naira. I was like, wow.
Wow, it's
So,
happening. This is
so,
real.
so there's money in this thing, man.
This is real. It's happening.
Yeah, there's money in this
Yeah.
thing. So I was like, okay, that means if I put my effort, I
Mm.
mean, it's going to be more money. Today, I mean, I'm not charging. In fact, people pay me 100,000, 150 to anchor
Much
events.
more, of course. So, what was the challenge that you had, as a young media personality, and how were you able to overcome this challenge?
So many challenges. So many challenges. I remember when I started. So many challenges. Financial challenge. If I let me use that word. No, financial issues,
Mm.
especially when you have the passion, you want to take it
Further.
further, but there are opportunities. But then again, you don't have the money
To finance
to
yourself.
finance yourself. If you recall, I told you a few minutes ago that I have to sell my BlackBerry phone.
BlackBerry, that
Then
year.
BlackBerry was trending
That
then.
was the iPhone of the
Exactly,
back
exactly.
then.
So I have to sell my BlackBerry
Mm.
just to get money and enroll myself for presentation masterclass.
Mm.
Yes. So finance is one. Then secondly, um, they said where one or two are gathered. There's this famous saying that when one or two are gathered, there is always this competition. And I always tell people that competition is acceptable, but don't give room for it. Like the media industry and the entertainment industry, those of us who are already into the industry, that are more like they build this wall of Jericho. So before you enter, you need to give them a reason why you are qualified to enter. So it was not easy. It was not a tea party for me. Like I have to, at some point, I have to serve, carrying people's bag. I'm loyal. I'm like, how we do it in Bayelsa. I'm loyal, low. I'm loyal, low.
Sad.
Till then, I give me a platform. I start
Co-hosting.
co-hosting or co-presenting with someone. From there, then I give me my own personal problem. I mean, my own personal program rather. And yeah, so finance again, second, the support is not, it's very meager, very minimal.
So from time to time, we at Primarald TV would love to have you. In fact, much more than interviews, we would love to have you, hosting programs together. So do you have any dynamics you want to bring here?
Primarald. I hope I got it right. Primarald.
Primarald.
Huh?
Primarald.
Primarald.
Yes.
All right. I hope I got the
Yes,
pronunciation right.
please.
This Royal and cousin and son, I need to get it right too. Before somebody say, look at this professional
No.
broker journalist cannot even make you pronounce simple pronunciation. I must say that you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Because a journey of 1,000 miles begin with a step.
Yeah.
It takes a drop and drop of water to make an ocean.
Yes.
Every big dog was once a puppy. So most of these renowned, mainstream TV stations or radio stations that are making waves today, okay, they started from zero.
Yes, that's true.
So So you guys are doing a great job. I've been following up with your page. I've been seeing the visibility. People have gone viral, and I just I pray that you should continue in this template, in this pace and frequency. Um, the vision bearer of the Primarald, oh my God, that track this time around, is my close allies, my friends, and like I told him off air, that should be yesterday when we were having a conversation. I told him that wherever I am, I will try as much as I can to support. In fact, I'm more like it's a family affair. You know, what happens to him also is mine. If he's succeeding, I'm also succeeding. So yeah, maybe as time goes on, or definitely I have brilliant, brilliant ideas that I'm going to share with the management.
That's right. So
Yes.
now our fans are waiting now. See them seeing you, with us is going to spark a lot of conversation online, and people want to watch out, to see what we
I'm
have.
very controversial. Yes.
Is that a unique style or flair that you want to bring here? I mean, whatever is accepted.
I'm a niche.
Yes. Okay. What's your
Like
niche?
the niche is that I'm controversial.
Controversial.
Yeah.
And controversial sells. Bad news is
I
good
mean,
news in the media.
funny enough, like in this part of the world we find ourselves, bad news spread faster than good
Yeah,
news.
of
And
course.
sometimes, not that some some of these bloggers have had some of the fingers behind these renowned pages and all of that. They know that this thing is right, but because they want to cause traffic, just decide to do the opposite of it. It's a market strategy.
That's right.
It's a market strategy. So as time progresses, if I maybe if I'm to share ideas, or if I'm to do one or two things with Primarate, oh my God, all right, in the Primarate.
Primarald.
Okay. I look forward to come up with my own style, my own pattern. And of course, it's always come from a place of controversy.
Controversy. So watch out for MC Saratee and me too, because pali pali on controversy.
Well, at the moment, like as I'm here now, I mean, I'm not bragging, but people see me as if I will say, what are people doing with MC Saratee? Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
So if you had to describe your on air personality, what would it be like?
Professionalism.
Hmm.
It's my watchword.
Chance
Professionalism.
and controversy.
Controversy, professionalism, hard work, commitment, with a little touch of no controversy.
Okay. So how do you balance staying authentic, while also being professional?
Mm, like being myself, and like I always tell people, the ability for us to be able to separate your work, hello,
Yes, sir.
separate your work and yourself is very, very important. Some people don't know how to strike a balance. Yeah. By the special grace of God, I've been able to master um, the technique of separating my work from my personal life. I tell people that it's not everything that you must give out to the world.
Yeah.
At least you need to have some level of privacy. You get the point.
Yes.
So yeah, I try to look at my schedule. I know when to do this and when to do this. I know when to be on air. I know when to read. I know when to do my extracurricular activities. So yeah, it's just a matter of you knowing yourself and what to do at every given point in time. To strike a balance.
Striking a balance is always very important because, of course, there's time for everything.
Yeah, it's time for everything.
So, do you see yourself, more as a trendsetter or someone who knows how to bring the story to life?
Uh, I'm in between. I'm a trend setter, and at the same time, I bring story to life. Like I can actually capitalize. I can actually throw light on a trend. Like for instance, now just yesterday they said that a student had a fight with a lecturer. An NG student had a fight with a lecturer. She was caught cheating in exams, and she was asked to leave the exam hall. At some point she refused, and start demanding for her phone.
Hmm.
Now, in the course of demanding for her phone, she now put her hand inside the lecturer's pocket, brought out his phone and smashed it on the ground.
She smashed her phone
Lecturer's phone on the
on.
ground.
Oh, wow, that's
You know,
so.
I remember when I was growing up as a child. In fact, those of us who passed through that system, I mean, lecturers are like God.
Gods, you don't dare
You dare,
even
we,
look
we
at them
dare
in
not
the
talk to
eye.
the lecturer. In fact, you see, the lecturer is your father. You'll be playing the role of your father
Yes, in the
in the
university.
absence of your parents. So if you can disrespect the lecturer that way, which means you don't even also have respect for your parents. So yeah, that's a trend, and I can also throw light on it. Mhm.
That means you're a trendsetter and you know how to tell the story as the people want to hear it.
Yeah, the ability for that is one of the qualities of a broadcaster and a presenter. The ability for you to be able to communicate, relate with your audience, your target audience is very key and non-negotiable.
Very much non-negotiable. So we want to know 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
I want to be a media consultant.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's something.
like I want to like over time from 2009, or let me say from 2015 or 14 to date, I've been able to acquire some experience,
Mm.
not much, but some experience. And of course, I cannot be a presenter or entertainer for forever. A time will come where I will also step aside
Mm.
for the
For
younger
a younger
ones to
generation.
grow. Understand? It's so unfortunate that we find ourselves in a society where people want to lord themselves over everybody. They don't want to leave the space. They want
Mm.
to be there. Everybody should be on that there.
Yes, they still
You
want to be
know.
the boss.
Yeah, so a time will come where I want to be have my own media outfit. I want to be a media consultant to business enterprises or companies and all of that. Then as a matter of fact, I've already started. I train people who intend to become radio presenters, like OAPs,
Oh,
broker journalists.
yes.
I give them the rudiment, the basic rudiments,
Mm.
how to be a TV host, how to be an outstanding, radio presenter, the winning formula of how to. So I have a lot of student, my prodigies I've trained.
So any recent projects in Bayelsa State here that you are.
Recent project, to be very honest, yeah, a lot. Like I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot on my plate. Like, yeah, work for the government, work in a radio station, do MC work. So I have a lot on my plate. So coming back to how I strike a balance with all this thing. So
Yes.
I know when to not to mix government work with radio work, not to mix radio work with MC work.
That's right. So what advice would you give to young people that want to venture into this part? I mean, the media.
Go for what you believe. Go for what you believe, and always have it at the back of your mind that nothing good come easy.
Mhm.
Yeah, there is a price to pay to become a known TV presenter, just like you, and to become a known on air personnel. People have paid price, and it reminds me of this saying that do not jealous people who are making it,
Mm.
because you don't know what the price they've paid to
Exactly.
get to where they are to. Like for instance, now our esteemed viewers at home now, they'll be watching us or like, Sissy,
Mm.
she's now the TV host. You get the point, but they don't know the price, the journey, what you have done so far,
That's right.
or to get to this level.
That's right. Thank you very
Just be
much.
consistent and go after what you believe.
In consistency lies the power.
Yes.
Who is that one quick question before we go? Who is that one media personality that you would like to collaborate with right now if you have the opportunity?
Hmm. I have a lot of well-to-do media personnels as role models. I see as role models, and of course, everybody is praying to go higher in life. Everybody is praying to go higher. At this point, I can't say I'm the best, but I've paid my dues in Bayelsa. As far as
Mm-hmm.
Bayelsa is concerned,
That's right.
as far as Niger Delta is concerned, I've paid my dues. So I'm looking at a more bigger TV stations or a more bigger radio stations. Like I look forward to maybe locate to Lagos, work in any of the radio stations there, or I look forward to um work in any of the national TV stations. Yeah, just like what my media benefactor did. Perry Bash. It was actually before he passed on. It was one of the outstanding hosts of Kakaki on AIT. So yeah, so I look forward to get to that point.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, so please finish this sentence. Before we go, just finish this small sentence for me. The world has not seen the best of me yet because.
The best is yet to come.
Oh, I like that.
Best
I
is
like
yet to
that.
come.
I like that.
Best is-
Thank you
In
very
fact,
much.
the best is still in the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I like your hair and your everything.
Thank you
Nice.
very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. This was the live interview with MC Saratee, and it was wonderful. He's so jovial, so encouraging. I mean, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot.
Me too, I've learned a lot from you.
Oh, really? I've learned a lot. Thank you very much. This is Primarald TV. See you again next time. Please say goodbye to our viewers.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the time. I look forward to come here again and probably on a bigger platform. Well, thanks for the opportunity. Like I said a few minutes ago, I actually learned a thing or two from you.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Bye.